Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts on Views and I watched the movie The Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We had Matthew McConaughey in this movie and Renee Zellweger, which I actually had to think about Matthew McConaughey. When I read his name, I thought, wait, is that him? Or am I thinking of other no, I only know one. It has to be him. Yeah, it's him. Very surprising that he was in this movie. But to be honest, this was also the worst one of them all. For now, we haven't seen the other ones yet, but for now, this is the worst one. So let's just start with the movie, shall we? It's May 22nd. In 1996. We see a close-up of a pair of red lips, very close of the lips, and the lipstick, just left the lips. We see the pair, and then again, putting lipstick on. Then we hear the sound, and the lipstick was dropped. We then see her, take a piece of paper, and wipe it off her lips. She then gets up and steps into a circle. Now we see her feet, when she's stepping into something, and then pulls it up. It's a dress. And then she tries to put the zipper up. We see her in the reflection of the mirror, trying to zip her up, zip herself up. Then she yells for her mom, probably to help her with the zipper. And next thing that we see is a photo of the boy that's gonna take her to prom, but on the screen she's only from heads up, and he's taller than her, so we see him from her heads up, so maybe from his shoulders up, which is pretty funny. But I'm gonna leave that, because if you want to know what's happening next, watch the movie yourself. Yeah, like I said, this was definitely the worst one of them all. What I did like about this movie was Leatherface's screams, which were pretty funny actually. He also went a bit more woman with this, with his leather. There was wait, is that her? God damn it. Fuck off. this who I think she is? No, don't think so. No. Yeah. That was a scene where Jenny put her foot down. From I have enough. She slapped Filmer, who's played by Matthew McConaughey, and said to Leatherface to to sit down and shut up. And then Filmer went nuts, the whole the thingy, and there were people sitting at the table, all dead people, and across from where Jenny was sitting was probably the grandfather, which in original was just a corpse. And I thought that the guy was dead, but suddenly he gets up and walks away. Like, that was the most unexpected thing in this movie. I didn't expect for that man to get up. Yeah, I thought it was just another dead guy. He was still alive or something like that. Overall, the movie was okay. It was not the best one of them all. Of the four that we've watched so far, I think four. This movie gets 3 out of 5. Go watch the movie yourself. Leave like, recommend good Matthew McConaughey or Renee Zellweger movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my channel on the Kies Road to Food Church every week. I'm typing out my also Massacre on my virtual Underdog Reacts, where do primarily music. Link down below in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.